YouTube, this is your girl Jasmine Yvonne, and I'm coming to you guys today to do a video for a Aliexpress company called Gym Beauty. They sent me 4 bundles, 22, 24, 26, and 28 inches, and I created a U-part with this wig. Before I start this video, there's like a couple of Gym Beauty Aliexpress companies I've learned. And so make sure if you like are looking at this video and you want to get this hair or any other hair that I had that was Gym Beauty, that you click on the link in the description box, because you don't want to end up getting another company or like some other weird company and getting totally bad hair or hair that's definitely not at all what I reviewed. So make sure you always use my direct links and only my direct links. There's very few amount of companies on AliExpress that they're the only company with that name. Most other companies have, for some reason, have the same name. So yeah, so that's just a disclaimer. Okay, and another disclaimer. I know somebody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, why did you have a hat on? And I'm gonna be like, girl, shut up. It's a U-part, and I am currently trying not to put any more heat on my head, and I've been wearing my hair in a ponytail, and I did not want to have my hair out and doing all kind of crazy stuff to it, so I just said put a hat on it and it's not gonna go nowhere, girl. You'll be okay. Because I know somebody's gonna say, oh my gosh, I want to see the top, and literally the top of this U part is my hair, and I don't want my hair out looking crazy. Okay, like, let me live. I've had this hair since April, which is wild. I wore it on and off in April. I actually did a video on how I made this U-part, and it actually became a huge fail. I did try to do like a, what is it? Like a U-part that you can put in a ponytail, and you can do all kind of stuff with it. And it did not work out at all for me, so I had to like redo this wig, cut the cap a little bit, do stuff like other weird stuff to it to get it like this. So I did use pretty much like all the hair to make this wig. And again, the longest inch is a 28 inch. However, I did have to take some of the 28 inch off when I remade the wig, so that's why it is a little shorter. But if you're wondering, like 28 inches, I did kind of show a little bit at the beginning of the video, but it stops literally at my waist. I am 5'6". I know a lot of people ask me how tall I am. I am 5'6", so I can wear longer lengths and it not look too crazy on me. But if you are short, it's probably going to be like past your booty. Or if you make a wig and you kind of sew the hair a lot lower, it can make it look like it's a 30 inch versus a 28 inch. So that's another thing. So when I started wearing the hair, I really loved the hair. It wasn't giving me any issues. It was really flowy. Flowy. Hey, to the girl who was helped me to think about, is the hair flowy or not. It was flowy. It wasn't like flowy like I'm outside and the wind just blowing and it just looks like a movie. It's not like that, but it does move. If you can get the point, like it does move. It's not stiff or anything like that. It also held a curl, which was really, really good as well. It also didn't have like a weird smell to it or anything like that. It didn't bleed when I washed it. It didn't do any like weird stuff either. So that was another big thing plus for me. So recently I did start getting a little bit of tangling in the hair. Again, I've had it since April. I do get some tangling, snagging towards the end, especially when I don't wash the hair, and I have been getting a little bit of shedding. It's not a lot of shedding, and a lot of people get confused with shedding. They're like, all shedding is bad. Again, all shedding is not bad. It's normal for your hair to shed. This is weave. It's not going to be perfect. If your hair on your head sheds, you should expect your weave to shed. So your weave will shed. It's not shedding a ton though. It's like a little bit here and there, but it has started tingling a little bit at the ends. Like it does snag. I have noticed this a lot, especially on AliExpress when I do get longer lengths, that over time it does start to snag and shed at the ends. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure they add like some like synthetic or like processed hair in the mix or something, because I know it's not a lot of people growing out 20 inches of hair and cutting it off. So I'm pretty sure they have to like do some type of blend, and that's why, because I usually always get the tangling and matting towards the end of the longest bundle and not the shortest bundle. So I think that's why, because they probably have to add some type of synthetic or processed kind of mixture in to make it longer. As like, is it soft? Is it like whatever? It is soft. It still has remained soft. It's actually really, really soft, which is a good plus for me as well. When you do wash it, it does wave up, which is nice as well. Even though it is straight hair, it does wave up, which I always like that. It's always a good sign. It did not bleed when I washed it either. It didn't like do any like weird stuff to it as well. As far as getting oily, greasy, I haven't really had an issue with this hair getting super greasy super fast, so I don't have to wash it all the time. However, I do recommend you washing your units at least every 2 weeks, because it can, sometimes your hair does start to tingle and mat and stuff when it's dirty. I've noticed that too, so it's always good to wash it and take care of it, just to avoid any of that as well. As far as what else? As far as matting goes, I haven't got any matting with this hair either. Again, it is a U part, so it can mat up a little easier with U parts, but I haven't had any matting at all with this U part, so that is a plus for me as well. What else is it? I really don't have that big of an issue with this hair. The only real issue I ran into with this hair is just the tangling that I started getting at the ends. Oh yeah, also the ends do kind of get a little frizzy and like splitty. I was about to forget that. So you can trim it. I didn't trim mine. I probably will trim it though, but you might have to trim it over time because it will kind of look a little like splitty, endsy. So you might have to cut them over time. But as far as that, I haven't had really any issues with this hair. I really like this hair a lot. I do wish I would have got a closure with it, just because it is so long, and you know, if you're with me, again, I'm transitioning, it's like I don't want to stretch my hair out too much, so I do wish I would have got a closure. But if you are someone who you get perms or something, this length would be perfect for a U part. But I do feel like with U parts, it's just with longer lengths, it's probably better just to get a closure. So I do wish I would have got a closure with it, but it's still bomb.com, and I do like it a lot. And when you want to be ratchet and you don't want to do your hair, you just put a hat on and like the U part, and it won't go nowhere. But yeah, so I do really like this hair. Again, the only issue I had with this hair was that it did start to tangle at the ends, and I do have some split endy like ends going on and dryness towards the ends as well. Which I will probably have to cut that just to make it look better and cohesive. But other than that, I haven't had any issues with this hair. And again, let me show you guys the hair. And again, I am 5'6", so the hair stops waist length on me. However, if you are shorter, it could stop like on your booty, just depending on how tall you are. But if you're really short, I wouldn't recommend 20 inches because this hair could look 30 again, depending on how I put my weight. But yeah, the cap I use is this Hispanics Titan Dome cap. I can get that at my beauty supply. If you guys don't sell it, like get those at your beauty supply, you can also order them off eBay. eBay usually has like all the wig caps that I need. I just like the Titan Hispanics Dome cap because it fits my head. I have a big head. It also stretches if you like, say if you don't braid your hair, if you have your hair kind of out, it still will fit on your head. So I do like that. That's my favorite cap for U parts. So that is the cap that I use. So yeah, any other details and stuff you will need is going to be in the description box below. Make sure you guys check them out and see for yourself how you like this hair. And yes, as always, thank you guys so much for watching and hope that you guys enjoy.